So I have my magnolia that I just picked off my mom's tree. I'm preparing this magnolia for a friend, my friend Maliha. She's one of my really good friends. Her birthday is in August. I'm going to create a perfume for her birthday that's, based on her personality. So I have, June, July. I'd have to send it out end of July so I have basically a month and a half. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a base. I'm using magnolia because magnolia is a very light and like fresh scent. So I'll probably use magnolia because she has a lightness to her. Whenever we talk, it's a very like light-hearted vibes. And I also have my magnolia leaves here. So I'll probably create a perfume base with magnolia, the petals and magnolia leaves. So the other day I talked about this magnolia base I was working on for my friend Maliha. So Maliha, this is for her birthday. I'm making this perfume oil for her. Obviously not this whole thing I will be sending to her. For me, what I love about Maliha is how, like I said, she can be lighthearted, and we can talk about the Cuban Revolution and the importance of learning from that. And the next minute we'll talk about oh my god, look how pretty the clouds are. The clouds look so beautiful. She has genuinely learned how to express every emotion and talk a lot about it. She's learned how to express her joy, to truly live in joy. And another thing that I really admire about her is how much she loves herself. She has really worked hard on loving herself, when you talk to her, she's able to give herself credit where credit's due. I will sometimes call her and she'll be like, oh my god, look how good I look. And she'll just, and I think that's amazing, especially as brown women. We're taught to make ourselves very, very small. So, I love that. And again, like I said, she's very joyous. So the magnolia is, because there is a gentleness to her, which I really enjoy. Again, she's a very complex person. She's has a gentleness, but she's also bold, but she's also very lighthearted and bright. She'll just be so excited to show me oh my god, look how pretty the clouds look. Every time if the clouds look pretty, she'll be like, you have to look at this. But so I added the magnolia for the gentleness, and the geranium is because the geranium has to me, these ones from my mom's backyard smell like kairi or raw mango, but they have a very bright fruity kind of scent that's bright. And so I'm gonna, I'm combining the geranium and magnolia, and this is my base that I'm gonna make. And then once it's done, I'll strain it, and then I will add the oils I have. The single oils I have, I'll just tweak this up a bit. I see Maliha as this dreamy, adventurous, and joyous person who cares deeply about herself and others. So I wanted to try and capture this vibe by adding the other scents to this base oil that I'm working on here. The base I am making here represents her uplifting and lighthearted nature. The scent of magnolia, geranium, and magnolia leaves combined together remind me of an uplifting joy. For her adventurous spirit, I added ginger and mandarin, and then I added some cypress, tea leaves, marigold, and turshi to represent the depth she has and the way she is grounded in her beliefs. I added rose, jasmine, and cardamom for the love she has cultivated for herself and for others. For her gentleness, I used lavender and pomegranate seed oil for the calming effect both of them have.